Hello. Oh yeah, Mr. President. Oh, I am fucking dark on that camera. What's happened there? Is that better? Oh, you hiding? That's better. Is that better? Much better. 6 hits. Got a new camera rig and everything. I don't think you can actually see. It's like here. Should hopefully give a bit of a nicer view. See how it goes. Turn that down a touch. Oh, how are you there, everyone? Fucking yawning. I'm just getting over the fucking cold and flu thing. But we managed to pick up a nice little commission. Just to do this, we're going to start working on that, and I'm going to show off a little bit of some of the bits and pieces that I got given as gifts, and some bits and pieces that I bought over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, Sweet Pappy from Mrs. Bumblepants, and then straight in there with a new emote. Oh yeah, new emotes. Got new emotes as well. So much has changed in the like month since I streamed, because I last streamed just before Christmas, and I've been pure unwell and whatnot. So we've got splats, we've got an upside down cat, we've got a new camera arm thingy jobby. We've still got the overhead mount for the thing, but I think this one might be a bit better. And it's sort of like setting up an angle for if and when we ever get around to getting like a proper camera. So the thing that I'm struggling with this new version is that like the camera, like obviously artifacts quite a bit when it zooms in, but it looked alright. Like when I'd done some like stuff. So need a mover emote. Yeah, I don't think I've got any like. I was to test to see like how I could make different emotes and stuff. So yes. So what's happening? So we got. Picked up a commission from a fella who has an eBay store called What Daddy Miniatures, who basically buys stuff and then paints it up and sells it on. And he's also getting some of the field bits stuff from. So that's kind of what I've picked up from him to do is different bits and pieces. So we had like loads of different things, some like World War II stuff, some Lord of the Rings stuff. New shiz looks good though, like the new angle on that. I'm hoping the new angle will look pretty good. I just need to get my face camera like elevated like 6 inches and point it down over, so half my face isn't blocked off by a notch. But okay. Yeah, so basically we're getting these miniatures. They're from a Kickstarter called Warsaw Uprising, and it's a selection of miniatures from a period in history during the Second World War, when the people that were in the ghettos in Warsaw basically revolted against the German army that was there. So what we've got here is actually like it's a lot of like Polish militia who stole weapons and uniforms from the like invading forces and started to fight back. So these are some of the miniatures from here. So we've got like some officers. There's like this woman here who's just in a little thingy bit. Time to get arty. Thank you very much for the resub, nice. I'm still trying to get used to the new camera angle here as to where I'm putting stuff. So yeah, so there's like a little kid there. This dude's probably the coolest one. It's like a little photographer. That has a little cat on his base. There's this like flamethrower team. You see a cushion or a little booster seat. That might also work, but then I would need to raise my desk up, so it's... excuse me. Yeah, so a couple of different types of like kind of militia-y things. This is the commission. It's 10 infantry, a vehicle, and like a passenger for the vehicle. So that's the commission that we're getting. Should hopefully lead on to even more commissions. And then one day I might be able to live the dream of quitting my job and pin toy soldiers full time. But other than that, we've got some really cool things over the Christmas. So let's see if we can find some bits to show off. Look like some nice sculpts. They're quite frankly some of the nicest World War II sculpts that I've ever had ever had access to. But okay, that's good. Just broke that one. What did we get? Bits and pieces. Right, so I've got some of these for Christmas. These are some like big Chaos Ogre things. Just trying to remember where my camera is. So yeah, some big Chaos Ogres. They're going to go into my Chaos Army. I've literally just broken the sword off this guy, getting them down off the shelf, so I'm going to need to repair that one. But these are 3D printed miniatures. A friend of mine. With some Christmas money, we bought some more toy soldiers for my Bolt Action Armies. This has got some command units in, some bits and pieces. We got some ogres. They're still in the box, because they're just gonna sit in the box until they're done. Do a little zoom out for this one, I think. There we go. Yeah, so we've got some iron guts for my army. What else did we get for Christmas? Got another couple of big pieces. So we've got this lovely big Nyala Thotep from my wife. This is a big boy. Some absolute hentai shit on here. Where's Daz? I only need him. Tentacles for days. What else did we get? Got stretch. We've got this lovely other bust as well. This is Hafter, also known as the King in Yellow. Looking forward to painting this one. We've also got a Hunting Horror, also from The Wire. Oh, as if you've got like animated tentacles. Yeah, of course you've got animated tentacle emotes. We'll pop these back in there. There. Oh, we got it. The plinth arrived for the York bust that I finished. So this is all now plinth up. He's all done and on a display stand. Just need to go back through and touch that up. And then the last big thing that we got from Curlew, if she's thinking about herself, from the wonderfully talented George, who did the Alien bust, which is the first bust I did on stream, and the zombie bust that I've just finished. Was Haster the King in Yellow, or was the King in Yellow Haster's Herald? I always thought that Haster was the King in Yellow. Because a lot of them have got like different identities, right? So we've got this lovely big thing as well. I'm going to have to zoom out as well, because this is another big one. This is a lovely troll bust that we've gotten. It's kind of hard to show this one off, because like the light from the thing sort of... brought the light down a touch. Yeah, actually, that's pretty bad. This guy's got like... if I can zoom in a touch. Like all this texture on like the leathers, like the hat and stuff. Let's just make that up a slice. And he's got like his like necklace thing and like this big thick like rope stuff around here. And he comes with a nice little stand as well. So I'm a big fan of busts that come with stands because it means I don't have to buy them. What else did we get? Getting some bits and pieces on break while I was a bit fully. Just some World War II stuff. There we go. So this is one of the ones that I painted during the break. This is like a anti-tank gun thing. It's on a nice base. And I've got like its little brother to go with it as well. Alongside a couple of tanks. Oh, we also got lights for the other unit now as well, so all of my units are lit. Most of them are empty. So yeah, it's been a good couple of weeks for getting stuff done. Pop these ogres out of the way over here. We've got a third ogre to come from that big selection of ogres. The third one hasn't printed yet. But where are you there? You have to excuse me, I'm still recovering from my my illness and I'm fatigued to shit. So yes, I hope everybody else had nice Christmases and New Year's and stuff. Anybody else get anything exciting wise? I feel like we got something else as well. Oh yes, we did. Got some Imperial Japanese officers as well. To go for my other bolt action on, which is Imperial Japan. Nice big box of Lego Technic for you. Nice. What did you get? Was that the what was it we got again? Some kind of digger. I didn't smash anything, so happy with that achievement. Always a bonus. Remote control. I just don't wanna. Fuck, I didn't know it was remote control. That's a new learn. Those that have just joined us as well and are subscribed, there's some new emotes to be used. But nothing else has changed really since then. Sploot. The best coloured sploot. The plan is for tonight is I'm going to do as much of the skin on these as I can. And spend a bit of time on these because they're commissions, so like faces and bases are going to be the way forward. Also, this is part of the commission as well. This like armored car thing, which is pretty cool. Do some nice camouflage on that. Alright, so you'll have to let us know how the angle is. Whether it's shite, whether you just can't see anything, needs zoomed in. Totally reliant on you guys for this. I might need to zoom in a track. Nice thing about the new like boom arm thing that we've got is it's like really customizable in terms of positions. So even if this doesn't work and we go back to like an overhead view, I can get it like kind of really dialed into like a proper set location. This is all just gearing up to me buying a like a proper camera, so I can have it like proper over the shoulder and zoomed in without losing any clarity. So I'm starting off that base coat of flesh, this reddish flesh from Vallejo Nocturna. It's like a fantasy color range. That's like my go-to skins. I'm working over a nice mid-grey base coat because everything that we're going to do is going to be quite bright and punchy. Is this the new boom? Yeah, this is the new boom. So it currently comes over my left shoulder. And I think what we need to do really actually is go up a touch. So what I can do is just like loosen off a thing. And then like this just comes up. But it also like rotates as well. And angles. And does like loads of mad shit. That's it all locked in there now. That might be better. Or was the old style like looking down over better, do we think? You think Denver was better because you could see more, but that's just you. No, that's valid. Like, this is just one of the things I was sort of like trying to try out. Because my biggest problem, I guess, now is that I'm having to zoom in quite a lot because the camera's quite far away. And it's kind of not really... I'm doing a very good job of showing it up. Yeah. Currently folding all my washing and tidying the house and prep for Denmark. Nice. Oh, is it tomorrow you fly? When do you fly? Or is it tomorrow morning or tomorrow night? I feel like you've told us, and I can't remember. I did 25 tomorrow morning. Nice. Flying from Newcastle, I presume. Yeah, boy. You getting excited yet? Or are you still shitting yourself? Excited, just packing the now. Biggest thing is problem with my meds, never done it before. Yeah, you'll be fine. I guess as well, you can put the vast majority of them in your like case, right? And then you can just carry in your hand luggage what you need to carry. It's not like you're going to be carrying like a pharmacy's worth of like injectables through with you, are you? Or are you? Is that the plan? Just going to go and full Breaking Bad on the two. So it seems to be where I want to pin, actually. So let's just swing. It needs to be my rich really, so my meds all going to be in one plastic bag in my backpack. Nice. I'm sure you'll be fine. Plenty of people travel with diabetes all the time. No stressing. End of the day, can do that. It's not like I won't die, so it's all good. Just say plenty of diabetes, so it's all good. Just having a little live experiment here. Well, we're going to try and go back to a bit of an overhead view. Let's see how this pans out. That's a bit better. Let's just get there. Right. Just push you back a touch. Like that. Oh, you really can't see my face now. How is that? Is that better, do we think? Review? Go back to like a down overlook. We'll have to sort my face camera out at some point, but this way. This way. Keep the mini as crisp. It's much as comfortable for you paying, so we can see. Yeah, this is like, this makes no difference to me. I was trying out the camera angle because it's a camera angle that you tend to see quite a lot used in like YouTube and stuff, which is like an over-the-shoulder view. I just don't think the camera is quite good enough on the phone to be that far away to then like zoom it in and crop it out. It was just like a bit blurry and a bit out of focus, it seemed. We do just need to find like a better way to see my face, I guess, but that's not the main concern really. It's just whether you can see the miniature. And it's nice and clear. That's gonna need to be. So what I might do is, like, after stream is to, like, reposition it so that the boom arm comes, like, over this way. At the moment, it's right in my eye line for the monitor. Let's just remember where I can paint from. It's there, isn't it? This is like a little child miniature. Yeah, I think like an actual photography camera is going to be the way forward, really. Hello, Kerry. Thanks for popping in. How are you? Pooped 9 to 5 life. Yeah, it's my last day off before I go back to work tomorrow. From my extended post New Year's break. I've been ill as bowels and I'm super fatigued. So I feel like I could do with another 2 weeks off. Not quite sure I want to get out of bed for like 8:30, 9 o'clock tomorrow, since I've not been out of bed before sort of midday for most of the last 3 weeks. Like, well, if you could do that, that would be swell. So I do need to get up. Just throw that over there. Simultaneously threw that brush and spat it out all at the same time. My plan for my Christmas break was really to like sit and do the prep work for the next part of my Call of Cthulhu role-playing adventure. And I've sat down once to do it and started and like just immediately been so overwhelmed by tiredness. But I've just not done anything. Alright. Just been a bit of a shame, but we'll get there. That's what I might spend the weekend doing. You have time for now. I'll actually put some pen and paper today with my overarching plot points for D&D campaign. Nice. TVs. I mean, I'm still technically waiting for one player who shall remain nameless, but everyone knows who it is. Send us their bits and pieces through for their character. Bumper slacking line, yeah. Start listening to some Joe Montgomery again to get some nice fantasy tips and ideas. Nice. I'll be min. Ask Basil, have you in the pen done any of your kill team stuff yet? Played any games with it? Painted any toy soldiers? God damn. No, he's not over been. No, he's not been over for that long. It's Christmas. Probably do some my birthday weekend ones and back. Nice. I look forward to seeing some pictures of them once you start getting going with it. What's happened here? There we go. Yeah, I think that's okay. That angle there. I think if I can, what I might try and do is get it like coming over from this way, from my right, and pointing down over. Excuse me. We need to push this back over this way, touch. So this is the little crewman that kind of goes off on top of the tank there. Ooh, God. Putting yourself on a book ban this year. Do buy an inordinate amount of books, like. I don't know how you've got the time to sit and read them all. Read every chance you get. That's part of the problem. I just didn't have the time. Just messing about with camera angles again. Trying to get it kind of just right. It's really quick. We've got 58 books to read. Blimey. That's a lot of books to be reading. I need to have a sit down and start reading through the comic strips that Ness got us for Christmas. Got us some really nice like UFO and like Jerry Anderson comic strips. Hoping to get through them this year. Nice. I've started I've got like a spreadsheet for my miniature painting, which I track everything that I've painted on. Started doing it last year. I painted 195 miniatures last year. And the goal towards the end of the year was to get through 200, just because I was that close to getting to 200, but being poorly and that I didn't get through them. But I've started again this year. So as long as we match or beat that target, I guess. In fairness, like a good chunk of that 195 was like bits of terrain for hero quests and that as well, like doors and stuff, so could argue that not really miniatures, but it was still something that I had to sit down and spend the time painting, so I'm counting them. Obviously things like the bust and stuff only count as one. So, you know, something. It's like considering the detail like was in them. Yeah, like there's quite a bit I got through. More than I thought, actually, because I only started tracking it in sort of like the back kind of quarter of the year. So I had to go back through like like Instagram just to try and work out what I'd painted this year. So it's quite possible that I have actually painted more that I've forgotten about. And I mean, technically I did get there because I painted some like weapons team support action. Which I counted as one, but it's actually like the weapon police plus like 3 crew. But I think I've done 3 tanks, 2 artillery pieces, and 4 crew, I think, so far, like since the start of the year. So I'm up to 9 so far. I think obviously this will take us to like 20-ish. I started doing a bit more planning for Nisk's little mini diorama that I'm doing for him as well. I think I've kind of got that worked out now. Took bummer pants all year to kill a mockingbird. Yeah. Shite. Oh. Back crack. Christ, I'm big. I'm fucking tired. Right. I read a lot of graphic novels last year. Never quite read books this year. Got a sizable stack of manga to read. Should probably get on that. Of course, it was the graphic novel. Right, that's round one of skin-based coats done. Go back through and just touch some of these up. Build some opacity. Do, do, do. Oh. I think that might be the right kind of angle for me. Apologies for this, there's a lot of just trying to play about with angles so that I'm painting comfortably. Not everyone can see what's going on. Now we've got up and down. Need to read Lore Olympus. What's that about? Do for them. Cup of tea, please. I think you're packed. Nice. Have you just filled your suitcase full of probably sausages? I feel like that would be like the absolute like gangster move. Axes and Lego instructions, nice. What's the consensus? Is the overhead angle better than the over the shoulder angle that we had at the start of the stream? Kind of put over the shoulder, we can see more while you're painting, not just when you tilt to show us. Yeah, that's kind of like the problem that I have. Like, I think it'll be better once. Thank you, lovely. Got my cup of tea, dear. You probably do. Is that a juice there for me as well? Is it double juice? Oh. If you wave to the camera, you're gonna put your hood up. You're being a little troll. There you go. My juice? Juice. Got my juice. Thank you. No, I'm okay. I think I've got my tank plastics there. Thanks, VP. I think the problem that I have with the over the shoulder is, at least on my preview, like it looks really blurry because I've got to zoom in a lot more. The camera's further away. Is that actually the case, or is that just all in my head? Just camera shy. Let's see it again. Can't remember the start of the stream being blurry. Okay, good. Let's see if we can get this back to kind of where it was. I think somewhere like there. Right, so something like that. Which means I can then pull my lights in a little closer. Just put my phone out there. The more I learn about stream setups to complicate this, I mean, this is excessively complicated just because of the nature of what we're doing. Can I get that too? Rubbish. Get this out of the way. So yeah, this is where I would be painting, right? Like this. Look like that. And then, yeah. So that's kind of how I had it, like at the start of the stream. I don't know if it's just because the monitor that I'm using is not great. It just looks really blurry to me. Because I've had to zoom in like significantly to kind of get there. I guess the nice thing about this new boom arm is because it's all, I don't know how well you can see it, but like there's like 1, 2, 3 bits where I can like loosen it up. And it's all like kind of like discs, like cogs that like they've got like 360 degrees of rotation, so I can get it pretty much like anywhere I want it, which is the nice thing. Like I feel like that needs to be a little bit lower down. I can lower that down. Right there, maybe. Yeah, so that's kind of like the angle of the dangle, as it would be. So like, how is that compared to the over-the-top view? In terms of like how clear it is, I guess. Clear, yeah. Is it as clear or clearer or about the same, worse than what it was before? Clearer, you think? Yeah. See, this is the hard thing, because like on my screen it looks significantly worse. And I spend so much of my time trying to get the painting bit just right. So that's the bit that kind of really matters to me. And this is what killed it for me last time. When I was streaming, I could never get just the right framing for the painting bit to look like just the way that I wanted it. Bit of a perfectionist, yeah. Well, you know, I just want it to look good, you know, like. Is the thing. Like, nobody wants to sit and watch a painting stream where they can't really see what's going on very well, I guess. And I do this obviously as, like, this is part of my hobby. So it doesn't have to be, like, you know, production perfect. But, like, you know, like, I have wanted to, like, dabble and experiment in doing stuff for, like, YouTube and that as well. And, like, that was, like, this is another thing that kind of puts us off. Puts me off, like, really trying it out. See, because that looks really overexposed to me now. In terms of, like, lighting. Yeah, see, I think that's bright to you. So then you can't really see what's going on. But that's no brighter than it, like, ever has been. So do I just need to push this back a bit so I'm not painting, like, directly under the light? This is my issue with my camera until I got on, like, the new one on. Yeah, just it being, like, just super exposed all the time. I mean, the nice thing is, well, I can come here. And sort of drop the exposure down a touch. Left-hand model's larger, a bit clearer, you can see the palette, because showing colours, but it's more difficult to see anything when I'm painting. Yeah. But suits more for the, like, the showing it off type of thing. I guess our other option is to go... this. Lock that in. I mean, really, all this is telling us is that I need to spend stupid amounts of money on a nice camera. Really, like a photography camera. To get the best out of it. Ugh, now you see, that's now just, like, totally in my way. It's like... Ah, dearie dear. bit overexposed, slightly grainy due to zoom, but nothing deal breaking. But you can see the paint process the entire time. Yeah. And this is the thing. I just need to find something that's the best of both worlds. Really. And I just don't think that's going to happen with a phone head cam. Yeah. I mean, that would be the ideal situation, would be to get something where I could actually, like, do it from my total perspective. Go like that, maybe. Chest cam, basically. Oh, folks. See, I think this still overall, like this kind of top-down view is still, like, the best, at least from what I can see. Obviously, like, I've dropped the exposure right down on my camera now as well, which I think helps. Also, second set of hands on stream would be good to get things in frame and focus while you're painting. Yeah. I've been meaning to try and see if I could get like a button set up on my Stream Deck app that I use to press the autofocus button for me. I can come and help. No, it's alright, Bumby. It's just one of them things where it's like I'm just gonna have to keep experimenting with it, and it'll eventually click. I mean, apart from like getting a photography camera or a cinematographer camera that can shoot in stupidly high resolutions, so that when I zoom in or like crop the image, it doesn't blur out. Like, there's nothing really else that can be kind of done with it. I think what we've got now, like this kind of position, is probably the best of both worlds, where you can kind of see a little bit of everything that's going on. And I've managed to get the camera sensor centered enough so that as I'm moving it about, it's not like dipping off, like sort of dipping off frame. Yeah, I'm happy watching this quality and framing wise. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, if this was my actual job and I could justify dropping that kind of money, then great. But right now, for something that I do once a week, which was to serve a purpose of to try and motivate us to paint more and get better, like, I think this is fine. Did your magnificent Udi break it when you came in and waved? It did, yeah. Udi power is strong. That's right.
Hello there.
Kaz's Corner, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're well. We're just trying to work on camera angles. And Sevier87, thank you very much as well. 2 followers in rapid succession. Hope you're both well. Thank you for popping in. Currently working on some like World War II stuff. Just for bolt action, usually. But this is from a Kickstarter by Infamous something or other, which is the Warsaw Uprising project stuff. Are you working on anything in particular yourselves? Any projects on the boil? Discord invitation is invalid. That's not good. Let's sort that out. People. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Try that. That might work. There we go. Let's see you joined in there. Thank you very much. What are you working on, Kaz's Corner? Any armies or projects on the boil at the moment? Do, 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 do. What we'll do while we're taking a little break there. It's a little bit nicer on the open face cam. Something like that, maybe. Property. Bit of on the fly camera adjusting. There we go, that's a bit better. Now you can see my face. Right. Where was I? Nice. It's a bit weird though, because my face camera's here, my painting's here, and my monitor's there. So when I'm looking at people, I'm not looking at people, but it's not quite long enough to go talk to my monitor who's over there. So another work in progress. That one I have to work on. Right, that one's done. This one's done. Thank you for joining the Discord there, Kaz. Looking forward to seeing you posting some stuff on that. Right, where were we? What are we painting? We are painting some Kickstarter miniatures called Warsaw Uprising from Notorious JL Kickstarter, which was a Kickstarter a couple of years ago. So it's all they're the Polish let's take the Polish Uprising from Warsaw. So it's a whole bunch of like Polish militia that are dressed in like stolen German army gear. So this is like This is one of the dudes here. There's about 10 or so that I've gotten to paint. The commission. So we've got like a couple like this who are in like kind of like military gear. This is similar to the computer game. I don't know what computer game that is, so I wouldn't like to say, but it may well be. From my research on it, it looked like it was a huge set that had like Russians in, as well as like Germans and the like Polish stuff. There's like a dude here who's like a photographer with like a little cat on him. But they've all got these, you cannot really see them very well, but they've all got like armbands on, which are like the Polish flags. Let's have a look at that. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah, you know what it is? Actually, it might well be. Like, very heavily based on that. The only reason I say as much is because one of the models is like a flamethrower team, which looks quite similar to the like flaming thing, Darkest Dungeon, but based in the Polish Warsaw Uprising. Oh, I'd give that a go. What else we got? Yeah, so then there's like these two here. So this guy looks like he's in like German winter like Zelt bands, like hoodie type thing going on. And there's like a couple of civilians like here. We've got another kind of like civilianish kind of model. Like this dude who's just like straight up in like a German army uniform. But you can kind of see the band a bit better here. They've got like the armbands and stuff on. Essentially, you can't win as per real life, so just try to do the best you can for as long as you can. That's quite cool. It's like a little kid. Yeah. And then we've got this like armored car thing, which I feel like it's a real thing, like was a real thing, but doesn't look like it is. So there's that, and then this guy, like that's got like a little person that kind of sits on the top there. So a little bit gutted that I'm gonna have to paint these to send them back to the dude who's then gonna sell them on eBay. But such is life. I might buy them back. Some of the money I get from the commission. Right, so I've done them too. Go back over there. I've seen you playing Terraria before with Civ. How did that go? It's nice to see her streaming again. Oh, I'm still playing, but everyone in the background. Nice. Say hi to everyone to us. Say hi to everyone for me, rather, I should say. Have you managed to try out Dragonflight yet at all, like World of Warcraft retail? I know you mentioned that you were interested in giving that a go at some point. I've been really enjoying it. No, not yet. Haven't had the time to wipe my ass really. Very good things. No, it's fair. Yeah, it's been great. Like, not really had much complaints about it at all. Like, I've not really even dipped my toe into the end game stuff yet. Like Like, I don't even think I'm geared to do mythics right now. But it's been quite nice just to, like, go on and do stuff at, like, a fairly leisurely pace without feeling like you have to be on all day every day to, like, stay ahead of the curve or be grinding rep for enchants that you need to have in order to raid and, you know, like, all that kind of stuff. But talked about it before. But yeah, no, it's been hella fun. I've got 2 characters leveled to max now, which is a rarity for me, even in like any expansion really. Got my mage and my rogue. How was your Christmas and New Year as well? I think I've spoken to you much since before Christmas and stuff. Yeah, I heard it's probably the best expansion they've done. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Like, Shadowlands was a bit of a wash for me. I really liked Battle for Azeroth. Just controversial. But for what I played of it, it was really good. So far, so good. My only real bugbear is like all of the rotations for all of the classes seem like quite deep and quite complicated to like really max it out. Like the Arcane Mage prior list for like abilities is like 17 bullet points, something like that. It's a bit crazy, but I think they're doing a trial now. Oh, that's cool. I picked up the like I just bought the base game when it released, but in the sales over the Christmas, I bought the like deluxe super upgrade edition to get like all the cosmetics and like a level boost, which I use to like bring my rogue up to 60. So I could play that in current content as well. Oh, my hands. Oh. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. It's getting through these at a canny pace. 5 more to do. And then it'll be a light wash time, and then just pick out with like really bright flesh tones, and that'll be kind of it for the flesh. Good to get that kind of done and out of the way with and locked in. Oh. Got this little kiddie wingle here, stick on a thing. These two out of the way. Right. Hands on this guy are so big compared to like the rest of them. It's mental. It's got like fucking Hulk hands. Right, just a flamethrower skin highlights to go. I'm going to head to bed now, pull yourself off Cyberpunk, otherwise it won't get night sweat. Enjoy your peepees. That was at 9:20. Probably want to be on for another hour or so myself. So I face the horrifying realization that I'm back to work tomorrow. Good night, Bumba. Upside down face cat. There. It'll be okay going back to work. I'm sure I will. I just don't want to. Just want to paint toy soldiers. Is everybody in the group? play World of Warcraft all day. Screaming until you get out of bed. Yeah, fair. Right, the first pass of the skin done. There's a couple of them I want to put some stronger highlights on now before we go do the wash. So I'm going to go do that. It'll be wishy-washy time. Then once the wash goes on, I might just call it there. Because my hands are starting to hurt. Because this is the most painting I've ever sat down and done in a little while. So all my little finger joints are starting to hurt. Which is no good. So this camera angle that we've got seems to be doing the job just nicely, actually. For what I wanted it to do. This guy's got a proper mean looking face. Okay, I think that's good. Right. Get a flush wash sorted out. Sepia, no. Contrast orange. Wash out already? Ah, okay. Something always really satisfying about a wash step. Those highlights be popping now. Yeah, looking nice. We're getting there. It's not bad for only been live for 2.5 hours. Flash on 11 people. Bit less than 2.5 by the time we've did the show off of what we got over the Christmas and piss farting about with the camera angles and such like. Not being too bad. To just help soften them down a touch. So that's all of them done, and I think that's probably what we're going to call it for tonight. Because like, times now it's hard, like 20 to 10. I don't really want to like make a start on anything now because we're not going to be able to finish it, and my hands are really hurting, and I'm tired. That's my first day back at work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go mentally prepare myself for that thing. But yes, happy with this like the new camera angle. I feel like we're definitely getting there in terms of like where I want to be in terms of what we're able to show off that. So that's good. Made some decent progress on the commission tonight. I don't have like a hard time constraint for this commission, but I've like the person I'm doing it for runs an eBay shop called War Daddy's Miniatures, and his business basically is like doing like eBay rescues effectively. So what he does is he buys like job lots of like painted or unpainted miniatures that maybe need a little bit of love, He then paints them up and then resells them from there. If you ever watch, you want to exhaust yourself and paint all night before return to work, call yourself a hobbyist. It's not a hobbyist anymore, it's a profession. It's a profession, Chris. No, jokes aside. The guy's been on, if you ever watched MS Paint, who's a YouTuber who does, he has multiple sclerosis, so it's just like he paints and makes boards and does stuff. He's been featured on there. Is a guy basically who like buys used stuff and like does it up to sell it on. So seemingly, I don't know what the situation is. But basically, I see an advert for this War Daddies guy who was basically looking for someone to do some commission work for him. So I dropped him a message to find out what the crack was, and it wasn't until after I got talking to him that I realised like who it was, and that's what his business is. So the like commissions aren't like mind-blowingly monetarily valuable, because you know he's got to run a business as well at the end of the day. But it is a great opportunity to paint stuff that I would never normally paint, which is, for me, is the whole point of doing commission work, is to paint things that I would never paint myself. Like I would never take on Ultramarines commission because I'm doing Ultramarines. I would never do, you know, Waffen SS commission because that's my army. But doing stuff that's adjacent to that, and like in small bits, it's going to work out really, really well. So hopefully we can knock this out of the park and continue to get bits of commission from him, to do all sorts of cool different things. That's the plan, at least anyway. So yeah, I want to call it a night, I think. And my resolution for 2023 is to try and stream more, because the more that I stream, the more that I paint. I'm really into, like, I've like rekindled my love for my hobby over the Christmas break there. It got a bit dry towards the end. Well, throughout 2022 got a bit dry, and I wasn't feeling doing much at all, and doing some busts and stuff and like loads of different bits and pieces has just kind of really reinvigorated my love for it. And I've done like 4 or 5 bits already this year during my time off, so that's the plan. Sounds like a nice relationship. Yeah, like I'm really hoping it'll go well. You know, it'll never be a thing where I could book my actual job off and do it full time, like with this guy, just because of the way, you know, like his business that he's got to run at the end of the day. But you know, even if we can get 1 or 2 things a month from him, you know, it would be enough to pay for my hobby, and the opportunity to invest into the stream. So that, like I was saying before, like that camera that I've been like on the fence picking up for a while now, could become a reality if this continues to work out. So yeah, lots of exciting things on the go. That's where we're going to wrap it for now. We're going to kick this over to here, where there's no longer a face cam. Okay, what's happened there? There we go, I'm back. So yes, thank you for everyone who's kicked about, had a bit of a natter and whatnot. It's been lush. Thank you very much for resubbing from this gratis and giving me follows as well from Cass's Corner and Sevier. Hopefully do some more streams this week, and we'll catch you soon. Thanks so much. I'll see you later. Bye.